Even though I'm not a paintball player, I was able to get access to a paintball gun from a buddy at work named Tony, and I want to thank him for letting me use his paintball gun. And we're trying to use it in as many little clips as possible, because it is fantastic to see these things fly in high speed. They're nice. The paintballs are nice and big, and they're you know, they don't fly particularly fast, you know, around 300 feet per second, I'm told. And but they are there's a lot of mass there, and they are interesting to see when they splat. One of the suggestions when I started posting these paintball videos was to see how frozen paintballs looked. And I started looking around YouTube, and I guess there's a couple of videos that they're trying to debunk the myth that people really don't use frozen paintballs out on the field because it's so impractical. Simply because any kind of humidity in the air, it's just like a glass of ice water where moisture is going to instantly start condensing on the paintballs, and because they're made out of gelatin, they just start sticking together and get soft and all that stuff. So we're gonna give it a little shot, see if we can even shoot them, and see what kind of damage it does on the drywall in the background that we've been using for other targets. I prepared a few paintballs, as you've probably seen in other videos. When you freeze them, they become pretty irregularly shaped. Here's a nice big dent. There's pretty much a dent on every one, and it's gonna probably affect the flight of them. I've sprayed them down with a substance to prevent them from sticking, which I'm not going to even tell you what it is, because I don't want people to get any ideas and try this, you know, because it's kind of a cheap thing to do, you know, to go out in the field and shoot people with frozen paintball. So let's see what happens.
Alright, here we are filming at 600 frames per second, which is 20 times slower. And we're shooting the frozen paintballs. And you'll immediately notice that they fly all over the place. They don't even fly, you know, they'll curve, but they'll fly up and down and all around. It's a crazy pattern, so you'd be very lucky to hit anything with these things. I'm only 20 feet away, and I'm having a hard time getting any kind of grouping with these frozen paintballs. The thicker fill that's inside of them is it's a little thicker than if they were just room temperature. So that means they're probably going to hurt more, because when a paintball splatters, that means all the energy, or most of the energy, is being dissipated outwards. It's not all hitting the target. And we also had a lot of blowouts. The paintballs actually, out of only 15 that we froze, quite a few of them actually exploded just right out of the barrel. So that's another thing, you know, you're going to have problems. But when it comes down to it, this is a sport, this is a game, and bringing frozen paintballs to a match or shooting other people with them is kind of like going to a soccer game with brass knuckles. You know, you have the intent to hurt people, and you know, if you get caught doing this, you deserve to get ejected from the paintball field, sued, arrested, or just plain, you know, on the receiving end of an ass kicking, because it's, you know, that's not how you play a sport. And finally, we're shooting some paintballs that are at room temperature. They're probably 60 degrees or so. And I did speed up the video a little bit just to save a little time here. And but you can see that even though I'm not an expert by any means shot, I am getting some pretty consistent hits here. Good groupings, I guess you'd say. But hey, thanks for watching the video. We would love to hear your thoughts about this, comments. If you want to rate it, that'd be awesome. Even if you think it's a horrible video, rate it and tell us why. And thank you for watching.